Hello, welcome back here to Dubai Watch Week. We're in the beautiful Collectors Lounge here. A new space this year's edition. Very relaxing atmosphere. You can look at a few watches, the Sadiq editions. But we're here now with Kurt to take a look at the Miki Eleta clocks and creations and art pieces, which I'm blown away every time I see them. How are you, Kurt, today?
Thank you very well. It's a very nice settling, a very nice environment in here in Dubai.
How was Dubai Watch Week been so far? How many people did you encounter and talk to?
Well, first of all, we need to congratulate the Siddiqui family for an excellent organization.
Absolutely.
It's really outstanding. We've been on many shows worldwide, but this is a key element really. It's really great. People coming here are very curious. They want to learn about it. They are very educated, but they are still blown away when they see Miki's creation, which are one of a kind.
I mean, with fair reason. So, what's this first piece we're going to take a look at now?
Well, the first piece is the piece which also was at the Grand Prix de l'Horlogerie Geneva.
Yeah.
Imagine that for 20 years, the first time they accepted the clock.
Wow.
Which is quite logical because we are looking on the origin of watchmaking in the clocks.
Yeah.
So what he does here is a first time ever interpretation of a geocentric and heliocentric way of astronomy. Gotcha. You know, in the past we had the thinking that the Earth was the center of the universe. Today we believe we ourselves are, but now we know the sun is the center.
Yes.
So here in the first time he realized this art of interpretation, not only time and hour, which is the base, but all the astronomies. For the next 172 years, you will not have to change anything. All the planets you see will turn exactly correct.
I mean, this looks highly complicated to say the least. So the time you read here, I assume?
Yes, you read the time,
hours,
the minute
minutes,
and the hours, but then the key element are really all the planets moving around. And what is amazing is that Miki never really followed a course of a master watchmaker or something.
Yeah.
He is a totally autodidact. It's incredible. He reads books, he learns, he studies, and every piece, what you see here in metal, he got the raw piece and finished it by hand. Not machines involved, it's not a CNC, it's not a 3D machine, it's just his genius.
Yeah, this is mind-blowing, man. This is beautiful to see. We have also two different pieces here. So what is this one here? It's a lot going on, to say the least. There's a fan on the bottom, some aliens dancing.
It is. I mean, you
some
have
planets.
It comes from his inspiration from comic books,
Yeah.
where we all thought about the outer space, the extraterrestrials, and here he interpreted it. Of course, you have the time and the minute also, but you see all the different elements. Each little element which he made by himself tells another story. You have Archimedes who looks around whether the Earth is a flat or is it round. You have people going with metal detectors. You see the water. You see that it's like a painting. Every time you look at it, you discover something new.
Yes, you're right. I could spend hours just looking at this. I just noticed an alien flying inside, or there's one guy holding on.
There's a pilot, a thing. It's amazing. And I looked at it for so many hours already, and yet every time I discover something new.
Beautiful. It's a lot of different craftsmanships here as well, right?
At the end, it's one craftsman only, Miki Eleta. And that's what's so amazing.
Wow.
We're at the Dubai Watch Week. You see a lot of watches which are complicated, which are three times the price of such a piece. But this piece, it takes him 8-10 months to do it.
Wow. It's also a special escapement here on the top.
Right.
I mean, amazing.
Yes, the gravitational tourbillon, which is a new thing to begin with. And every time when he starts, he doesn't start from school knowledge.
Yeah.
He says, well, everybody does it this way. Do I need to do it the same way? No. Maybe it's better to do it differently.
Beautiful. And the time is displayed on the
top. You have on the top, you have the hours and the minutes.
Which
so
are
it's still
retrograde,
a clock. So it's still always a clock. But around the clock, there's such a rich additional knowledge.
It's like a small world here in its own, basically.
It is.
So you have also retrograde minutes.
You have the retrograde, you have the moon phase. You really have such a huge amount. You have the antennas out here. You have the little Martians. It's
very nice. And what's the other piece we have there on the side?
Well, this one is more a philosophical piece. We don't know how many minutes we have in life. and the minutes are going past by.
Yeah.
So Miki at one point, he forgot actually on a very important date. He said, "Shoot, can't be." So he created an agenda. First of all, you put down the date, the day, and everything. And then up here, this little animal, like a chameleon, moves around, and every minute he eats a minute.
Okay.
So when you afterwards, you see the shot from top, you see the minutes coming out.
Yeah.
The animal moves around. If you go faster, you can simulate it. And he eats 1 minute after the other. So
Very
it's
cool.
not only a technical piece, you
And
see
then the
time,
minutes also disappear.
they jump away. So
They come up and they jump and they
they
disappear.
jump away.
Wow.
It's a mechanism which there might be one day in a wristwatch,
Yeah.
but right now he invented again things which didn't exist.
I'm blown
That's really
away,
the
man.
story of Miki's life since he started in this. Every time he comes up with completely new things,
Yeah, beautiful.
which my friends in the watch industry, they look at him and say,
How?
what is
Why?
he doing? How does he come up with that?
Crazy. Awesome. So Kurt, thank you so much for taking the time
Thank you very
to
much.
showing us and also explaining us what is behind these beautiful masterpieces. I hope you have a good Dubai Watch Week. Hope you enjoy it.
Well,
And guys, if you haven't seen the other videos, please do so. Check them out. We did many interviews with watch collectors, plus with watch brand representatives. So check them out, and I'll see you soon.